Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, the Show Off. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am back. I took the month of December off because I just wanted to have a second to um, reset, reinvigorate my mind, and to actually reflect. See the things that I did right, acknowledge those things, and see the things that I did wrong, and acknowledge those things. I hope everybody had a blessed holiday season. I hope everybody had a great new year. And I hope that everybody who watches and everybody beyond can find all the happiness that their heart and mind and that their life will allow them to have for 2022. Now, today I wanted to talk to y'all about being equally yoked. Unfortunately, today, there are very few people who actually are even capable of being equally yoked. And the reason why is because the world is just such a selfish place now. So, just so you know, being equally yoked is not about being equally yoked is about not having a selfish thought when it comes to your relationship. That everything that you do once you step into this relationship with this person affects this person. Therefore, we're in it together. We will go through it together. Being equally yoked actually takes the place of these debates that we have about numbers. See, I want y'all to realize something I've never said before. I wonder if people realize that numbers are just simply a unit of measurement. That's all it is. Okay? So we have these conversations on social media and in life about, well, if such and such make this, if he makes this and she makes this, who should do what? See, when you're equally yoked, there ain't no separate bank account. So if you have that mindset that you have to have a separate bank account, you should never be using the words equally yoked. When you're equally yoked, there ain't no I'm going to do this to prove my partner wrong. Because if he hurts, I hurt. If she hurts, I hurt. See, being equally yoked simply means this. It simply means that no matter what goes on, I know and understand that everything that I do affects this person. Being equally yoked also means moving in the same direction. Being equally yoked also means that I believe that you will not do anything that would hurt me. That I believe in you and the direction that you're going in. And I want to go along for the trip. When you believe that, then you start to understand. Once you believe if your goal is to be equally yoked with someone, then you start to believe that the 45,000 that you make and the 65,000 that he makes is stronger together than your 45,000 is alone and his 65,000 is alone. Then you will stop questioning who needs to do what because you've already nipped that in the bud. Of course, you may have to call an audible here and there in order to get through the day, but you're going to return right back to your normal everyday routine because you believe in what you're doing. You believe in what you guys have decided. And being equally yoked, lastly, simply means that You and that person are forever. Right. Forever. I will go with you. I will walk to the edge of the earth with you. It means you do what's necessary. Simple as that. Whatever's necessary to make it happen, you do it. Again, there's no arguments about who washes the dishes. There's no arguments about who's cooking. There's no arguments about who's cleaning. There's no arguments about who's working. There's no arguments about who's not working. There's no arguments about anything that is selfish thought. There's no arguments about selfish thought. Because these things that are as simple as washing dishes, washing the cars, cutting the grass, cleaning the house, these things have already been worked out. So when you're equally yoked, there is a plan in place. All right? I asked this question on one of my videos. Why is it that two crackheads can get along and be together forever? And they have a better chance of being together forever than two people that actually work and go out and do shit and gain shit and do all of these things. And it's simple. It's because they have a better chance of being equally yoked because they only have one thing in mind. And that's getting high. They don't have the trappings of the world. All of these materialistic things that we sit back and argue about on Facebook, social media, Snapchat, and you got people on TikTok making these videos about if a nigga don't do this for me, he ain't got no business being in the picture and this, that, and the third. They don't have these arguments. Because the only thing they thinking about is getting high. Now, no, I'm not telling you to go out and be a crackhead, but I'm telling you to relinquish what you think about these things that surround us. And stop putting your happiness on things that can only keep you happy temporarily. Start creating memories. Start creating intangible things that'll last forever. Love, respect, emotion, good emotion. Not horrible emotion where you're arguing, fussing, and fighting. Simplify your life. I know that I have to do these things in order for us to be happy as a whole, for us to be equally yoked. Doesn't just include what you bring physically to the table, money, all of these things. Being equally yoked means you complement each other. And I don't mean you look nice, you look beautiful. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is he's diligent, he's hardworking, he goes out and gets it. He doesn't stop. He's relentless. He's all of these things. And she's loving, caring, motivator. She's a motivator. She makes him want to be better. All of these things. He brings that shit to the counter. She brings her shit to the counter, and they make one dish. Sorry about the paint, y'all. I was outside painting my dresser. But they make one dish. One beautiful dish that they can eat on forever. They talk about nourishing your soul. Being equally yoked is the nourishment of your soul. Show off.